Morning YouTube, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog, and welcome to beautiful West Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Behind me, obviously the Pacific Ocean, and you can see a little cargo ship right there. Very cool to see, very beautiful to do on a Monday morning. Now in honor of the ocean, today we're going to be doing a seafood inspired dish. I don't want to give too much away, but it's going to be absolutely delicious, phenomenal, and very easy, very quick to make, which is a good thing for anyone with a busy schedule or anyone that just wants a quick snack on the go. So stay tuned, make sure you smash that subscribe button, and let's do this. Welcome back. So for tonight's post-adventure meal, we are going to be doing fresh smoked salmon, wilted spinach, and scrambled egg crepes. Now, a lot of people tend to shy away from crepes because of their delicacy, but I promise you they are a lot easier to make than they appear. And they can be taken in many different directions. So stay tuned and let's go. Okay guys, so first thing we're going to do is make the crepes, because you can set it aside, you can even refrigerate it for a few days on end. So if you want to make a bigger batch, that's totally fine. Generally, rule of thumb, the ratio is going to be kind of flour and the liquid, including your milk and water, is going to be a 1-to-1 ratio. But you're going to change the consistency, and you'll see that kind of as you go along, if it's too thick, to add a bit of water to thin it out, or if it's too thin, to add a little bit of flour to thicken it up. So half a cup of flour in, good, and our 1 egg in, good. So I got it. No shell in that, can still do the one-hander. And we're gonna go with our splash of milk. Good, about a 1/4 cup. And we are going to just go for some water. About a 1/4 cup of water. There we go. Okay guys, so I've been working this for a little bit, obviously adding a bit more liquid as I go along, kind of a 1-to-1 ratio in terms of the milk and the water, but it's kind of the consistency that you want. Take pancake mix and maybe take it in half or take it even into a quarter. So we're just going to set this aside and we're going to start prepping our other ingredients. Okay guys, so I got the 4 ingredients ready here. We got the smoked salmon. Thank you Mother Nature, thank you the ocean, God bless you, so good. We got Roma tomato, our eggs obviously for our scramble, and then our spinach, which we're going to wilt at the end. I'm also going to quickly toss in the smoked salmon right at the end with the wilted spinach just to give it a bit of heat and remain with the consistency. Also, you're going to need a bit of oil and butter as you go along, especially when you make the crepes and the scrambled eggs. So here we go. Okay guys, so the first ingredient we're going to prep is the smoked salmon. Now I've got it in a fillet, so usually they leave the skin on. It's pretty simple peel off, so skin kind of off to the side. If you have dogs and you like to give them some scraps or healthy treats, salmon skin is really good for them. So set that aside or throw away. I'm going to discard it because, well, no dogs right now in my life. So with the smoked salmon, we're just going to try to cut about 1/4 inch sizes here. There we go. Nice. And then we're just going to cut down here too. So there we go. So I'm kind of left with this really nice smoked salmon. Again, we can set that aside. And remember, we're going to flash it really quick with that wilted spinach. Alright you guys, so next up is the Roma tomato. Again, we're just going to take it in slices. I got a half left in the fridge, which I'm going to use up. So we're going to go about 1/4 inch slice here. 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch like this. Nice like this. Boom, bing, bong. Here we go. And then again, continue the 1/4 inch. And then finish your dice. Very good. Other side. Turn, spin. Nice little fine dice on that. 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch, and spin. Good, and one more time. And there we go. Nice pile of diced tomato, and we're going to set that aside. So next up is we're going to start working on the crepes here. I've got my crepes here, the batter, and I've got a bit of butter to go with it. That's a lot. I'm not going to use this much. I just wanted to have enough for video purposes. So yeah, so we got our well-oiled pan here, and we're going to be dropping a bit of batter into the middle. Here we go. Nice. We'll dollop, and then what you want to do is work that around the edges like this. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Around the edges. I'll just sort of let that sit a little bit more because the consistency is key, and these ones are quite thick. So you just kind of want to roll the edges with the pan. Back on. Okay guys, so you can see that it's peeled around the edges. This one's moving freely. This one's good to go. So we're going to set it aside, and I'm going to continue to cook the rest of them, and I'll catch up with you guys after. Guys, so stacks of crepes are done here. We're just going to let them sit. They're going to stay warm and humid on top of each other, and we're going to move on to the scrambled eggs. So 3 eggs in bowl, a little bit of milk here, not a lot. There we go. We're going to whisk. Beat the eggs up really nice and well. Good consistency. Pan's on a medium heat, so we're going to drop a bit of butter, and then we're going to drop the eggs in too. Okay, so I'm going to slowly start working these eggs. You don't want to overwork them. Just make sure you're kind of scraping the bottom of the pan, moving around. I don't doubt any of your intelligence. I'm sure you guys all know how to make scrambled eggs, but for the sake of the channel and the consistency, we're just going to go through it. Nice looking. Good. Guys, so my eggs are pretty well done here. They will continue to cook, so if they look a little bit creamy as you're taking them out, they're actually probably okay. We are going to hit them up with a little bit of seasoning, put them in a bowl, set them aside, and we're going to move on to our spinach. Guys, so pan's kind of on a medium-high heat, touch of oil. Work that around, and then drop your spinach in. Hear that goodness sound. Just going to wilt her down. color is gorgeous on this. Hey guys, the spinach is pretty much wilted down here. Pinch of seasoning. And we're gonna set in the bowl and let's go. And set aside. Great. Okay guys, so here's the ingredients we're working with. We've got our crepe here too. We got everything ready to go. I decided not to put the smoked salmon in at the end, just because the seasoning is already enough on the salmon, and I wanted to be able to season the spinach. So yeah, let's see how this all works out. So, start by doing a nice base layer of the egg. Okay guys, pretty well plated here. We're all ready to go. Crepe, the egg, smoked salmon, tomato, wilted spinach, and then a little bit of hot sauce on top. That's just for my liking. And obviously I'm one-handed right now, but we're just going to roll it all up and that'll be that. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it here. 2 crepes, stacked them, rolled them up the same way, finished with hot sauce and some wilted spinach just on top, just for the image, wipe the edges of the plate. And yeah, I'm getting pretty hungry, so it looks good. Anyways, crepes are a wrap. Again, you can go savory, sweet. World's your oyster with them. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys next time. Remember, hit that subscribe button, smash it. Let's go.